Take the shot. Take the shot. I'm sure you've heard the saying, you miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. I want to focus on taking that shot. It's not about missing. It's not about making a shot. It's not about succeeding. It's not about failing. It's about taking the shot. I feel like I've spent a lot of my life prior to this growth that I've been experiencing waiting to take the shot, waiting for the right moment, or waiting for, the right circumstances or the right person, or waiting for the right amount of money. But the reality is, I'm sitting there not taking any shots, and I'm just letting life pass, letting time pass. And I've come to realize that time is one of our best tools. We have so much time. I mean, this doesn't go for everybody, Some people don't have as much time as I do. Some people have more time than I do. But it's what you do with your time, and it's the shots you take with the time that you have that really determine where you're going to end up. And I think it's more about not being scared, going for it. Like, if there's a job you want, apply. If there's a business you want to start it. If there's a YouTube channel you want to start it. Because at the end of the day, again, if you don't take those shots, time will pass. Time moves on, people move on. So I just think, take the shot. Don't be scared. You have aspirations, you have ambitions, you have places you want to be. I know I do. And I know I always have since I was a kid. So why sit around and not take those shots, not take the steps to get where I want to get to? Whether that's starting the gym. I started in the gym 6 months ago. I've only ever been to the gym before this for a total of 3 months at a time. And I found that I'd always end up maybe taking a shot, and then when the shot doesn't go in, I stop taking them. And then you realize that you're not taking any more shots. And think of it as like, I'll give you an analogy, as like a basketball player, for example. If you know, okay, I want to get to 1,000 career points, how are you going to get there? You're not going to get there by sitting on courtside. You're not going to get there by dribbling the ball or passing to your teammates. And that's not to say you shouldn't pass. That's not to say you should be selfish and sacrifice everybody else for yourself. What I'm trying to say is, you're not going to get to that 1,000 career points without taking as many shots as you can. Now, in future videos, I'm going to break down more in terms of, leading with certain emotions when taking shots, and like having goals in mind to make it easier to take shots. However, I do want to just focus right now on the fact that take the shot. Do not sit around and wait for something that is never going to come, because that's the reality in this world. If you don't take the shot, you're not going to get the points. Now, if you're lucky enough to be born into the right family, to be born into inheritance, to be born into, all these amazing things, then you're lucky enough. And even then, you still have to take shots to keep that. You can't just sit around and hope for that money or hope for this family, or hope for, that job to stay fruitful, to stay successful, because you need to take shots daily, hourly, if you need to. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, I think focusing on growth is so important. And to take shots, to grow, you need to take shots. You can't expect growth with no work, just like you can't expect points with no shots. And yeah, I think going forward, if you want to do something, just do it. Don't care about what other people think. Don't care about what you think, the doubts you have. Don't care about what people are telling you, what your bank account looks like, do it. And just do it. Even if you cannot do what you fully want to do today, at least practice. At least get in the gym and start throwing shots in. Even if you're missing, even if you're making, take the shots. Because again, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, and you're never gonna score points if you don't take those shots. And who wants a life without points? Who wants a life without success? Who wants a life without a family? Who wants a life without, happiness? And yeah, that's the key message I want to get through in this video is take the shot. Don't be scared. Go for it. I'll be honest, I was gonna hesitate. I wasn't gonna do this. I wasn't gonna record today. I was gonna get in the shower, do my hair, all of these things that I was putting in my head as mental blocks so that I don't take the shot. When in reality, all I had to do was set up the camera and start recording and talk. That's all it takes. And in doing that, I'm taking the shot. I'm going for it, and I'm not perfect. I'm still a long way away from where I want to be in terms of taking shots daily, but I'm improving, and that alone is taking a shot to take more shots. You see, it applies. So I just think, yeah, take the shot, go for it. Don't hesitate. Don't be scared. Don't be lazy. Don't wait for others. Don't wait for the perfect circumstances. Take that shot.